I love that bumper, for the way. Steven did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. So, today we are here with Captain Crunch's Crunchling Adventure. This is a game that I got in a cereal box back in 1999. So this game is older than both of my brothers.
So it smells good, right?
No. And as you can imagine, being a PC game from 1999, this has been a pain in the ass to get running. I actually still have my copy from way back then, but the disc's scratched and awful. So the intro movie will not play anymore. So I did the best thing that I could, and I got it on YouTube. So we're going to watch it real quick, just so that you can get I said we're going to watch the movie. Hold on.
Get the full experience.
There we go. So, okay, this is going to be loud. So anyway, there's a lot of important backstory you need to know about the Captain Crunchling Adventure. So I believe Captain Crunch actually in a promotional stunt went missing and was like not on the cover of the box for a while. And it turns out that because of that, he was investigating the missing Crunchium from underneath the earth. Crunchium is the substance that gives Captain Crunch cereal its delicious taste. And the Crunchium pipelines from under the earth have been plugged up. So he went underground in order to see what was going on. And it turns out that Crunchium City, where the Crunchling species lives, had been attacked by Crunchium thieves that were stealing all of the Crunchium for themselves. And the Crunchlings could not eat and enjoy the delicious taste of Cap'n Crunch cereal.
Oh no, travesty!
So the Cap'n Crunch investigating this and being, you know, the wise military naval captain that he is, decided that he's gonna challenge the Crunchling thieves to a sports competition. No, not even him gonna do it. Of course. He's going to have a literal Crunchling infant challenge the Crunchling thieves to a sports competition. And if they can beat the Crunchling thieves in an athletic competition, the Crunchium thieves will just leave Crunchium City forever and just won't bother them anymore. But if they do win, then they get to not only keep all the Crunchium for themselves, but destroy the city and leave all of these people homeless.
Wow.
This game's messed up.
That's some deep lore.
I know. This is very detailed.
So wait, you do not play as the captain, you play as the little fuzzball?
No, you play as the 8-year-old who got the game in a cereal box. And you raise a Crunchling in order to train it to become a Crunchling athletic master.
What are those gremlin knockoffs?
That's the Crunchling thief. That's the Crunchium thief.
It looks like the face looks like a transformed gremlin.
Yeah, so Cap'n Crunch is also way more interested in the fate of Crunchling cereal as opposed to this entire sentient being race.
He's just thinking Captain Crunch. Oops, all gone.
If we're not able to beat
Oops, all
this,
berries is from the bad future where he lost the Crunchium.
we lost all the Crunchium for our Captain Crunch cereal, so we're going to now have to eat the Crunchlings.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
It's just that episode of Futurama with poplars.
That's where you come in. I need you to help me by raising one of these.
Someone animated this intro.
This CG is
really
very
long.
much from 1999.
Just think, someone had to put this on their resume. I animated Captain Crunch's Crunchling Adventure.
Somebody was paid not very much money for this.
Yeah.
Which is very sad. All right.
I can't believe it's still going on.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, now we've got ads, so we're not gonna do that anymore. So anyway, oh, and now we also have my uncropped webcam. So anyway, hopefully this works. It was working when I did the. Oh wait, hold on a moment. I screwed up. I have to close the thing because I need to turn on the desktop capture. What I had to do in order to get this game to capture correctly was plug an HDMI cord into my TV, and then have XSplit set up so that it would capture my desktop. So now you can see my hero's background from Smash Brothers. So anyway, now if I load the game, it should be... There we go. There we are.
When you said, for some reason, when you said you had a hard time capturing it, I just pictured like you running it like a USB cable from one port of your computer to another.
Okay, so how is the game audio for this? It's coming in pretty loud for me.
Game's loud as AF.
That's really
Loud as... Okay.
Yeah, it's really loud.
Okay, hold on. Everybody's gonna come in really, really loudly for... Everybody's gonna be really garbled for a minute, but... There we go. Wait. There we go. It should be better. Oh, wait. No. I can't see. Oh, no.
Solo.
Oh,
Well, hello, therefore.
Why'd you have anime trash as your background for?
You're an anime trash.
I wish it was anime trash.
Zoom in on Solo again.
Okay, actually, hold on. I'm gonna move it slightly to the right because... Okay, actually, in that case, then, we're gonna...
Somebody take Ted's face.
Ho's mad. Ho's mad.
Onto that
Ho's
joint.
mad.
Ho was mad. Ho was mad. Ho was mad. I love that meme.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna... Okay, so maybe if I turn the volume down and then load the game back up. There we go. Okay.
Harlot's harried.
Wait, no. No, it's not... Oh, God. Hey, yes, we got it. Okay. Also, for some reason, the default Crunchling name is Spaz, and I have no idea why. So anyway, let's create a new...
That is offensive in the UK.
Yeah, that would apply in my home country. That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. So anyway, which Crunchling do we choose? Do we choose the normal Crunchling? Do we choose the radical Crunchling? Or do we do the girl one?
I want to be the girl one.
Do the girl and she has cute hair bows.
The girl.
Okay.
Okay, question. How come the other two male Crunchings don't have hair bows, hair ties, when they have the same hair?
Yeah.
Fuck is
Her hair is
this?
slightly different.
Let's see. What color do we do the fur?
Blue.
Make it
Make
blue.
her pink.
Just
Oh.
make him
You do
Sonic.
blue fur.
Ted, make it Sonic. Make it Sonic.
Okay,
there you
we're
go,
gonna make it-
everyone.
Welcome aboard.
It's still better than the movie.
Oh God! Okay, the graphics are actually messed up for some reason because they're normally they didn't work
You
like
didn't
this.
name her.
Ted, they're
yeah.
saying the game's a little too loud still.
Game's still too a little loud. Okay, hold on. Now we gotta deal with more bullshit.
Oh wow.
Was
Okay.
Captain Crunch getting slimed there for a second?
Yeah, I don't know what was. It was not like that when I tested. It might be because I keep on having to change the resolution of the game whenever. Technically, I'm changing the resolution whenever I switch stuff. So
God, that walker keeps showing off Dragon Quest. Don't lie.
Apparently, we're also the co-coms are also loud.
Yeah.
you guys are loud because you're coming in
Sorry?
quiet for me.
In chat.
Are we being loud?
Yeah. Are you sure we're just not laughing hysterically?
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Anyway, so you gotta pet it to make it happy. Gotta pet the Crunchling to keep it happy.
Wait a minute. I thought Nintendo removed this from the Western release. I thought the Japanese got to do this. Holy shit! Ted, where did you get this advanced copy?
And then we also have to.
So if you pet it with Captain Crunch, does it evolve into a hero Crunchling or a dark Crunchling?
Well,
And you throw the Crunchling across the cave.
oh yeah, we also have to feed it Captain Crunch cereal. So which do we feed it? Crunch Berries, Peanut Butter Crunch, or Captain Crunch?
We're feeding him his own species.
Peanut butter, so it doesn't grow up with a peanut allergy.
Don't feed it peanut butter. Don't eat that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I already did. Okay,
Exposure therapy.
all right. I'll do regular Captain Crunch. We'll do some Crunch Berries.
My goodness, that thing can eat.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
we're
god,
really
that's so
changed.
fast.
Once they sort out the cereal.
I think
Oh,
it's
man.
feeling the berries.
Okay, so then there are 3 mini games that we can play. There is the speed, jumping, and strength mini game. We're gonna have to play each of these mini games like 10 times in order to get them leveled up enough in order to actually
Oh my
do the final
gosh.
boss. So which one do we start
Yay.
with?
Whatever one sucks the least, so all of them.
Oh god.
Wait, this is Sonic Heroes, Speed, Flight, and Power Character.
Okay, the one that sucks the that's a hard one. I think the speed one sucks the least.
Just go left to right. Just go
Yeah,
speed.
fuck you,
Yeah.
Sonic. You suck in your own game.
So does it matter the food you give them? Does that change anything?
No, they just have to eat. Okay,
No.
so anyway,
Am I right, lads?
This is a very 90s cave with the lava lamp in the background.
okay, so wait, no, this game, this mini game, the speed challenge takes place in Backwardia,
Car.
where
that way
everything
the sun
goes
is up.
backwards.
Racing.
And the
So you have to race this turtle who's running backwards.
Backward.
Oh, so we're in Alabama. Gotcha.
Come on, Crunchling. Wait,
Wow.
Gatorade.
He's
Gatorade
not
product
wrong.
placement too.
He's a
So the reason why you can't get this game anymore is that the FBI didn't like the fact that this game exposed that turtles are actually very fast in reverse. we gotta ban this shit now, man.
Yeah, you know, because in Backwardia everything's backwards. So you know, turtles are fast, rabbits are slow, and brain scratch comms is funny.
But wait, the Gatorade sign isn't backwards.
Yeah, you can't do product placement with its backwards, Qatherine. How are they gonna recognize the brand? God.
Like, no, it's not Gatorade. It's I can't say it backwards.
It also seems like
was
the
gonna go
turtle.
for it, but-
It also seems like the turtle lucked out by having the easier racetrack. He has not had one. He has not had one obstacle on this race. This is not very fair now, is it? You two are literally fucking neck and neck. How did?
Yeah. So every
okay. So we have a $5 donation from Calico Plus. Move over Toucan Sam. Captain Crunch goes through some hardcore shit. Put this to the underwear suit in Spider-Man PS4. Okay.
So every
I was
single
Lost.
single time you do the mini game, your stats actually do improve a slight bit. But the first time you literally, unless if you do it perfectly, you cannot beat the turtle. I think since I messed up once, I might be able to catch up to him since my stats are so low. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to catch up.
Run it
But
back.
Something about the Crunchling foot is just hilarious.
yeah, it doesn't have a leg. It just kind of moves it underneath the fur.
Fuck you, Leonardo. You suck.
Okay, so that was enough of that. So anyway, we're gonna pet. You can also tickle it, and he does a little dance.
Oh
So that's
my.
cute.
Oh.
No, Ted, that's not a dance. That's him shaking you to fuck off his body. Get off.
Okay, let's do the jumping game, which is like the only one that resembles a real video game, because it's the only one you can significantly shorten. So if you do this one right, like each run takes like less than 30 seconds. So here in Computica, we're going to have this Crunchling jump on these memory chips, because that won't get it
Final level?
electrocuted or anything.
This is like the
It's
final
like
level of Mega Man
platforming.
X visuals.
Yeah, this is Battle.net Network. We gotta jack in everybody.
Gotta jack in and fire up.
Oh, we got raided.
We got rated by who?
Oh, Marquise. That's our friend
Oh, nice.
Marquise. Well, me, Elliot, and
Thank
Sabrina's
you.
friend.
Oh, but not really my friend. I kind of know him. It's alright.
Whoever it was, I like the raid hashtag of X gave it to us.
After waiting all those years, X finally did relent.
Oh yeah, this game does not control particularly well, just so you know.
Yeah, it
really?
doesn't seem like it.
I find that hard to believe that I think you just suck at it.
Okay, you know what, Gareth? Why don't you and me do a Cap'n Crunch's Crunchling Adventure like
Race.
race?
Is there a two-player?
We have
Too many games next year, buffering our laptops.
Yes.
we have a new donation. It's
Ooh.
$50 from Bug53. Hope this will help someone. Can half of this go to the Switch raffle, please? Also, cereal box games were real.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Thank you
none
so
of us
much.
did Check Quest, which is actually apparently a good game.
Chex Quest 3 just came out this
There's
year.
a Chex Quest 3. There was a Chex
Wait,
Quest
what?
2.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Like, I swear I heard something about Chex Quest 3, that it was never released, but it was finished, and then 20 years later, Chex was like, hey, look at this shit.
There was a 2?
Wait, so you're telling me that there is a serial equivalent to Star Fox 2? That's fucking insane.
What?
We need how much would I bet that because so many of these companies had these games, we're gonna get some kind of like serial game console classic coming at some point.
Oh no.
They're
A
gonna,
box of cereal with a USB port.
Oh, which box of cereal? That's the question.
the
Which
Mario
box?
cereal. They're gonna team up with Nintendo for the Mario Amiibo cereal. I don't like where this is going when Captain Crunch just walked in. It's very ominous.
He just busted out of the bathroom. Hey, look at this shit.
Well, he says he has the most suggestive line because it's like, we're going to go to Jurassica in order to do some throwing practice. It's like, what sort of innuendo are you making there, Captain Crunch?
Wow, that dinosaur in the background. Can we talk about that?
Also,
Actually,
we're making this
sure.
literal infant throw rocks. Like, this is not safe.
I'm not a doctor.
Not the lava though, just the rocks.
The only doctor we have in this crew is Qatherine, and I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm pretty sure that dinosaur has hemorrhoids in the back. He doesn't look like he's having a good time.
It looks like a really bad discount Rex from Toy Story.
I was gonna say it's Rex's medically challenged cousin in the background. Like, give that poor boy some cream, please. He can't even wipe his ass. Look at his arms. Look at the poor boy head.
He can't reach.
Oh my god, I've never thought of a worse, like, being a T-Rex with hemorrhoids, I've never thought about it because it's just not a thing you normally think about it, but that does seem like one of the worst fates.
So,
You just backed it
so
down to a 3.
So Qatherine, you're a scientist, ergo you know the answer to literally any question ever. Could dinosaurs get hemorrhoids?
Good question.
Let's look at our fossil evidence.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if hemorrhoids are just I don't know.
I feel
You know
like
what a
there's nothing-
dinosaur's ass looks like.
I feel like other species don't sit on their butts enough to get hemorrhoids, though, is the thing.
And I feel like it also has to
Clearly
do
never
with
owned a
just the. I feel like it also has to do with just the skin structure there.
So Derek just tuned into
Yeah,
our chat
Derek's
and
like,
he's
what
wondering
is
what's going on. Like, what is this? Derek, it's art.
It's discount Rex from Toy Story in the back.
Derek.
I like the random pterodactyl that flies by. every
You
once
have
in
to
a
break
while.
its neck in order to get extra points.
Oh no! Really?
Trying to answer a very serious question. Can dinosaurs get hemorrhoids? Stop interrupting this scientific debate.
Is this something you want to explain, Derek? Explain this game.
Come on, dinosaur.
Derek,
explain.
can you explain why, if Captain Crunch is the captain of a ship, why couldn't he just use his ship to shoot cannonballs at the Crunchium thieves? Why do we have to do this inane, like, sports race in order to
Game Explain, Mr. Game Explain.
Mr. Game Explain, what is objectively the best brand of Captain Crunch's TM cereal?
I've even told the story on a stream about how I made Derek leave a pizza place.
Oh, I was there! We were there!
Yeah, I was
We were there! Oh my god!
I was there. I was there.
The first year at Too Many Games, I think it was after one of our panels. We went Too Many Games. There was like a pizza place, like you could buy pizza by the slice down the road. So we walked down there, big group of us. Like, the FTCR boys, Derek was there, Ted, and like, I think Twix was there, and a few others.
Yeah, I was there.
Like,
I was there.
Jack
Ryan was
fine.
there. Jack
Ryan
was there.
Jack has video
so-
of this, if I remember correctly.
I have
Yes.
And so,
I could post it on Twitter later.
there was what became a running theme on that trip, and that we've kept it to this day is asking Derek very inane, like fanboyish questions. But you have to do it like
Mr. Game Explain, Mr. Game Explain. Inside the Hedgehog 06 if they go back in time and leave a cash sample to release. Doesn't that cause a time paradox?
and we had this room of like 10 people, and we weren't the only people in this room. There
I was like
normal
one of them.
people.
There were other people in there.
Pizza place.
There were
So
normal
at one point
people
the
looking at us
workers
like,
of
what
the
the
restaurants just shuffled to the back because they were so frightened.
It was like when else was happening, you could just tell the workers like, I fucking hate this weekend every year. This went on where we had everyone there just going, Mr. Gamer's playing, Mr. Gamer's playing that. Derek, without saying anything, without acknowledging anyone in the room, just stood up, picked up his bag, and walked the fuck out of there.
Oh, I could totally see that.
It was a trip. I'll say that.
It was great.
I'm always so bummed that I wasn't able to make Derek's panel the first year he had when I was at Too Many Games, because I would have just walked up every question and be like, Mr. Gamer's playing, Mr. Gamer's playing.
Oh my god.
We've got some new donations.
Ooh.
Yay!
$50 dues from
Wow.
Bug53.
Yeah, no, that one we got. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope this will help someone. Can half of this go to the Switch raffle, please? Also, cereal box games.
We already
were
read
weird.
that one.
All right.
Yes, we got
Get
that
the
one.
Captain Crunch out your ears, Stefan.
Captain Kohai, $5. Hi, it's the Captain, no not Crunch, with another $5 donation. This will be the last donation you'll hear from me. Close up on Shifty Eyes for now. So to Godspeed with the marathon, and let's do this for the kids. And remember, Kohai shouldn't hope for their senpai to notice you. It should be the other way around. Captain out. Oh, and one more random. Did you know the original nursery rhyme for Humpty Dumpty didn't say that he was an egg? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Accurate. I mean, no one. No, I don't really in this day and age, I don't really want to quote Ricky Gervais because he's kind of a big prick, but he does have the stand-up bit where he talks about Humpty Dumpty. One, if your last name's Dumpty, don't call your son Humpty. and two, it's like, why would you send horses to fix an egg? Their hooves are really just designed for destroying eggs, not really helping them out, you know?
Look, they might have way more dexterity than you might believe them to have, you know? Like, horses are majestic, beautiful, really, really freaky creatures, and they can do a lot if they put their minds to it.
They can't hold up a scalpel. Get fucked, Ted.
You know what? Maybe if they tried hard enough and believed in themselves, they could.
I'm looking at that like roller coaster in the background. That looks dope. Why can't we ride that?
Because we're not playing Roller Coaster Tycoon.
No, that roller coaster looks like it would just
There's
make
a
you
lot
feel
of
queasy.
characters, too.
It just goes like down a bit, up a bit, down a bit, up
You
a bit.
also have to write it backwards, because this is backwardia.
I
Oh,
respect
right.
the idea of a game that designs its backgrounds to be more fun than the game itself.
There is actually a segment in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric where you are stuck at Sonic and Knuckles doing this fairly mundane, just you go to a few places and fight people, and in the background you see like Tails and Amy on like kind of like roller coaster thing, and when you meet up again, there is literally a joke about how what Tails and Amy just did. It's much more exciting about what you were forced to play. So please donate money to make me play Rise of Lyric so you can see that for yourself on Tuesday.
That's a week from tomorrow, just so you know.
Yes, not tomorrow. A week from tomorrow.
What's our total at, Stefan?
We're at 5,345.
Actually, 5,350. We got
get another donation.
$5 from Blah6. Motherfucking Captain Crunch's Crunching Adventure. This goddamn game was my childhood. I couldn't finish it because Windows 7 released and incompatibility issues. Oops, all berries, Oreo O's, Colossal Fruit Loops, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch are my shit, though. Oatmeal Squares ain't half bad. I'm sorry, though oatmeal squares ain't half bad. Put this towards Spider-Verse suit. Question, favorite cereal from your childhood?
I mean, I still
I'll
eat the
put
same
that.
terrible crap that I did when I was a kid, so my teeth are dead, pretty much.
Yeah, I can't have my favorite because my favorite isn't sold in America. So
What is it?
Frosted
What-
Shreddies.
What is it?
Frosted
Taste?
what?
That
It's
sounds like
kinda-
a fake brand.
It's like shredded.
So you know what's funny about what you guys call Frosted Flakes? You know, the Tony the Tiger cereal in England.
Yeah.
Those are called Frosties, but the off-brand generic supermarket version is always called Frosted Flakes. So when I first moved to America, I was like, let's get some cereal. Someone was like, want some Frosted Flakes? I was like, can we just not spend the extra bucks? Like, come on. I actually have a cereal-related story that I thought I was going to die once in America. Because a lot of, like most things in America, harmful things to children are not illegal. So in England, like things like food dye in children's food is completely illegal. So that's why, like, a lot of your food is more brighter. Like for some reason, you guys think Fanta should be radioactively bright. And nowhere else in the world, except for like maybe Turkey, is Fanta that color. So, what the fuck? So one time, my wife had bought Fruit Loops, and I had some, and they turned my shit green. And I seriously thought that meant I was dying. So that was not fun. So, what's your favorite cereal you like to eat when you are thinking of dying because your shit turned green?
I actually didn't have cereal till I was 9 years old.
Till you were 9 years old? What?
Yeah, the first time I ever had cereal, I was 9.
What did you eat for breakfast?
It was actually Captain Crunch.
Nice.
But like, what did you eat for breakfast on a normal day, though? Then.
Cheesy toast with Vegemite. In Australia.
Cereal sounds healthier than that, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, right, because you're from
and,
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you
my
were from
parents
Australia.
They were huge into nutrition stuff, and they did not like milk because that's for cows, not humans. And they didn't like cereal because it's too sugary. So I didn't have it till I came to America when I was 9.
Oh, okay. So you've been living here since you were 9 then?
Yes.
Okay, because I was surprised.
Yeah, you don't have an accent.
No, I don't have the accent.
So.
It's kind of a sad story. When I moved to America, I was treated horribly, so I dropped it.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me of when I was in high school. I did a theater camp over the summer, and one of the other kids who was in the camp with me, she spoke, perfectly normal, like you wouldn't think anything other about her voice. And then, one day she's on her doing a phone call with her parents, and she's speaking in a normal British accent. And then, like, one of us overhears her, and then she goes back to her normal, to her, normal voice. So, and then everybody was like, "Whoa, wait, you're British?" And she's like, "Yeah, because people make fun of me for our accent."
Yeah.
And all of us were surprised since we were the dorky theater kids, and pretty much all of them. This was like, oh god, probably like 2008. So like, I think the last Harry Potter movies were still coming out and stuff. So they were all like, "But I love British accents. Oh my gosh." I was gonna say Tom Holland, who is still technically British.
He's British.
But no, he wasn't. Not him. Daniel Radcliffe and whatever. It's like Tim Curry. I love British voices, but
Okay, I have a question first, really fast. So Ted, you're planning to finish the game at 8:30, right?
I'm gonna finish the game whenever it's done.
Okay, just because then once it's done, then we're gonna be closing off the daily raffles.
Yeah.
And we're gonna raffle off. So if there's any last minute donations that you want to go to the Shrek mask, do it now, because once Ted's done, we're gonna raffle it off.
Yeah,
That mask is horrifying.
we've got probably
Donate now.
How many people are in there? Do I have a chance?
I can check.
There's right now 8 tickets so far.
Yeah. So I think we got like maybe 20 to 30 minutes left. You have to play the mini games a lot in order to get their stats high enough in order to win.
Also, new donation.
Oh,
$10 from Digimon 11. I have not seen this game in action since I was like 7, ? And seeing it is bringing back a lot of weird memories, like beating the final boss several times and the skateboard. Question to Ted. I started watching Community back in April, and I'm halfway through season 5. What's your favorite moment from the show?
Oh, I've only watched like one season of Community.
Community's so good.
The best episode's the paintball one, from what I've seen. But
From season 1, I think my favorite episode is it's season 2.
He didn't ask for your opinion, Stefan. He said
Stefan knows more about it, so
have to honor what the donator said. No one else could answer that question but Ted.
I think Clement watches Community, so he would probably also.
Clement just left.
Oh, he's not here. He kind of pieced out stealthily at one point.
I think I don't know if this is what you were gonna say, Stefan, but I think my favorite would probably be the D&D episode.
Oh, that was a good one too. Yeah,
That's a good.
It's such a common one to say, but like it's such a good episode.
What's the name of the...
in season 2. Go ahead.
What was the name of the old guy? I can't remember.
Chevy Chase, Pierce.
Pierce, and then there's this like Sir Pierce the douchey was not invited, or something like that. It was like
I love
great line.
The idea with Pierce was that whenever he was an asshole backstage, Dan Harmon would then write a scene into the next episode to make him an asshole in character, so that nobody liked him.
In season 2, there was like the whole thing where he gets crippled and like spends the rest of the season just in a wheelchair, crippled, because he was just like, I don't want to work, I don't want to like walk around anymore. So he's like, fine, now you're crippled.
Wow.
I just know, yeah, everything in season 2 is like just perfection. Like
out of context, that does not sound funny at all.
I did watch some of season 2 now that I remember it, but I didn't watch much more than that.
1 and 2 kind of blend together a little bit.
Two. There's like the fake clip show episode. That one's amazing.
Like, cause I do remember that. Oh god, the main guy who's done by Joel McHale.
Joel McHale.
Yeah, like he ends up making out with the brown-haired girl, who like in universe is like 18, which is a little weird because he's like in his 30s. But you know.
I think they touch on that in the next episode too. They're like, this is a little weird, and then she gets psycho, I think.
Yeah, and then like, because there's the other girl, and then they both like, this is stupid, and then they just don't have romance anymore, which I I found was funny. Yeah,
we got 2 new donations.
Yeah. Nice.
We got $5 from Chef Kilo. Says, ahoy, excellent boy, mi shadow. I have overdosed on Cap'n Crunch, and I'm going to die. For my last request, put these $5 to the mask.
Yep.
And we got $5 from Rox. Why was there an ad for Gatorade in a game that's already an ad for Captain Crunch? I can only assume because they're owned by the same parent company. And also, favorite game based on food? For me, it's got to be Burger Time. It's a classic.
Oh god, I haven't played that many games based off of food. So,
oh no, I take it back. Sonic Colors.
No, John, Gareth, we can't get so political in this Captain
You're right.
Crunch.
Sonic Colors is too fucking political for this world to last in. You know?
How about Dessert Ruins?
Dessert Ruins.
And also Belle had to leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had to leave.
Is there cooking in Stardew Valley like there is in Harvest Moon?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
I don't know how like big of a deal it is, but.
Hey, you've been doing a great job raising your.
Oh yeah, guys, are you ready for our Crunchling to Digivolve?
Oh,
no.
This is so exciting.
Can we send him back
Digivolve
afterwards?
2? Come on, Kabuterimon. Come on, Kabuterimon.
Keep practicing, you two.
Oh, well, that don't look very good.
What's going on? What?
Oh yeah, you
It
can
just got
also
Tom-
now you can use now you can have it insert a toothpick into its ear lobe, even though you're not supposed to do that.
I hate modern Sonic.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Again,
Don't put Q-tips in your. Oh, it's going through its head. That's really bad.
For a second, I thought you said toothpick, Ted, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
He did
Lobotomize
He said toothpick.
Oh, did I? Okay. Oh man. You see-
Lobotomize yourself. Okay.
I mean, don't do that either. Don't put a toothpick in your ear. But also, a lot of people go to the emergency room every year because they stuck a Q-tip in their ear.
Okay, you see, this is another classic Ted. I thought I said one thing, but another thing came out of my mouth.
No, it's cool. I'm just PSAing about Q-tips in your ears.
Qatherine, just because you're a scientist and smarter than me doesn't mean you can give me advice on how to live my life in a better place. Fuck you. You're my dad.
A freaking
You're my
green
dad.
screen hot
Fuck
dog
you.
truck! We couldn't afford real hot dog trucks to put in our backwards amusement park, so we're gonna put them back in post.
That's what they did in Sonic 3 and K. There wasn't enough memory to do a sprite of the tornado in reverse, which is why Sonic spelled backwards in the credits when they're flying back towards Mobius.
Oh my gosh.
Lazy shits.
Why couldn't they just have him fly the other way, though, is the question.
I don't, because that's the way they came. So I guess if the perspective of where they were on the island was different, they would be going that way.
I like the idea of them designing the whole credits and then realizing, shit, we could have gone the other way.
No, just have the plane fly backwards towards the planet. So, boys and girls, we are currently at 5,370. I think if we could get to 550 or 5555 or $10 million in the next 15 minutes, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch, why do you have like 3 different cars for every single minigame that we have?
What is with that car?
It's back. It can go backwards because they're in Backwardia.
Is this like a prequel to Willy Wonka, where we're seeing Captain Crunch basically enslave the people who make his cereal?
Yeah, these guys are basically Oompa Loompas. Now that I think about it.
Like, Captain Crunch is just rolling in with a Rolls Royce, and he's like, hey, 5-year-old, go do this shit for me, stat.
I
Get
mean,
in, nerds, you're making cereal.
I mean, to be fair, he is stimulating the Crunchium City economy right now, providing a large amount of jobs for the Crunchling populace. You know,
It's trickle-down Crunchonomics.
Oompa Loompa, crunchity-doo.
Oh my god.
Crunchy, lunchy, this game is poo.
Trickle-down Crunching. I
With
mean,
some sugar, I will kill you.
I mean, you do get all the Cap'n Crunch cereal trademark that you can eat as well. So, you know, like, he's ended Crunchling hunger as well.
But they know, yeah, because you know why? Because where do you think the fucking consonants come from, Ted? Wake up, sheeple!
Yeah, but that's what we're doing. We're fighting the Crunchlium thief so we
just
can...
making these things bigger and stronger so we can get more fucking cereal when he kills them.
We need to start. We're training them to save them from the Crunchium thief. Oh no! See, look, you just made it break an ankle. Gosh, Gareth.
Good. I like my meat free range.
I like it tenderized.
Is this the cereal equivalent of veal? If we eat this thing now.
Yeah, but you see, you don't get quite the rip open the top of your mouth flavor until they're fully grown, you know.
Now this may be a coward's way of thinking, but I will gladly eat meat, but I cannot, like, if I go to a seafood restaurant, I cannot pick a live lobster to be like, yeah, let's go fucking that one.
That's the one.
Okay, so this is a weird thing about Europe. They all serve the fish to you with the head still on. Like, I don't need to see that.
That's weird.
Who told you that?
When I was taking French, my French teacher said that in France they serve the fish to you with the head still.
Frauds. There are real people there.
Oh, yeah, of course you'd say that, you frickin' Brit. You're just racist against...
And the monkeys.
Look, you're born racist against French people. I know that this
Only British people and French people can say that about each other. No other country can. Then it gets offensive. I can say what I want about the French. No one else can.
Look, the Americans can make fun of the British, too, though, is the thing. But then again, everybody can also make fun of the Americans. So
no joke when... when I was in university in London, we had a buddy over there from America who would pretend to be Canadian so people would stop making fun of him.
Oh my god.
Really?
I mean,
Yes.
that's a good idea, actually, now that I'm thinking about
I wish
it.
that was
I've heard a good amount of people that do that when they travel, especially, like, lately.
I'd be like, that's for shit, he's a Yank, kill him!
When I went to Switzerland for work, I was in a German-speaking part of Switzerland. I was desperately like, can I get away with speaking French so I don't look like an American? But when I tried to speak French, they just went to English.
Oh.
Or just in German, and I was like, I don't speak German, one. I definitely don't speak Swiss German, which is very different. And then also, I had to pay for things with a corporate Amex card, so that gave me away.
Alright, humble brag. I flew work.
No, that's Amsterdam Express, silly.
Yeah. Just put a post-it note over it.
Like, honestly, I think that English-speaking people have it lucked out, because from what I can tell, the other, like, whenever you've got, like, Canadian French and France French, like, they're so completely different, but, like, all the Englishes are, like, mostly the same. It's just, like, somebody might say, like, chips instead of fries or something.
Canadian French and, like, Parisian French is not that different. It's more pronunciation. Swiss German is has, like, grammatical differences from, what the people call High German.
Okay,
which sounds very elitist, but
Ted, you have never heard a fucking Scotsman.
Okay, fine. Okay, you got me there. Scotland, you can't just straight up cannot understand.
Scrooge McDuck, fuck, shut up.
So, So, Qatherine, a friend of mine was talking to me about the different localizations of The Simpsons, and there's a different French translation for Canadian French and France French. And the France French dub doesn't really change stuff as much. So there is an episode of. So they have a different localization mentality basically, because in the Canadian French Simpsons, there's an episode where like they actually go to legit France, and what they do is in the Canadian version, they have them still speak French, but the Parisians just can't understand their Canadian French accent. And so one of the jokes that Bart makes is, I thought they spoke French in France.
I think one of my favorite, with like different dialects of English, one of my favorite misunderstood words was, my buddy sent me like a document he was working on. He's Australian, and so he used the word homely, which means like essentially like good in like Australian English, but in American English it means like ugly. So I was like, I don't think that's the right word to describe that. And he goes, what do you mean? And then I looked it up and I was like, oh shit.
Words are weird.
Yes.
Yes. How is your chicken burger there, Stefan?
It is a chicken burger because
No, it's not.
No.
You're wrong. You're
burger
wrong.
buns on top.
You're wrong. You're
Wait,
Designed like a burger, just because it is chicken on it doesn't make it not a burger anymore.
I have a question. I have a clarifying question, and then I can make a scientific.
Ask us questions. You're a scientist. You don't ask us. We're idiots, Qatherine. Don't ask us stuff.
No. So wait, Stefan, is a chicken burger like it's like a patty, not like a cutlet of chicken?
Yeah. It's a chicken that's like made like it's like looks like a patty.
Okay, but it's like basically like processed chicken versus like a whole cutlet. Okay, then chicken burger makes sense because a
Qatherine,
hamburger
get out of the
is
car.
ground beef.
It's not a hamburger, it's not ham, it's beef.
Joe, I think that's from so we should call it a beef burger.
So we're all wrong.
Yeah, we're all wrong, clearly.
But no, you don't understand. We're Americans, so we can't admit that to our wrongdoings. We're literally incapable of doing that, like ever.
Just call it what we call it in England. Just say you're eating a cow carcass, alright? So it's done.
You down with that?
No, if you do that in England, then you can't it's like if you ate beef in England between certain years, the Red Cross is like, we don't want your because you grew up.
I literally cannot give blood in this country. My blood is deemed tainted because of mad cow disease.
You're the frickin' Red Cross, man.
The Red Cross is so homophobic. It's just like disgusting.
So if any of you crush me, I will cut myself and pour it down your fucking throat. I will give you a mad cow disease.
Also, it's not called soda. It's called pop.
You're wrong. That is wrong. That is extremely wrong.
It's called fizzy drinks.
You're ultra wrong.
Fizzy drinks?
That's what we call it in England. They're called fizzy drinks.
Fizzy lifting
You
drink.
stole fizzy lifting drinks.
You stole. Good day, sir. You lose.
Oh God. So the Red Cross be like, hey, did you make googly eyes at a man? Sorry, you're not allowed to give blood anymore. Get out of here.
I tell you, I went there, but unfortunately, the background of my phone was the image of me and Johnny in the same bed. And I'll get the fuck out of it. No blood, boy. I worked. People sometimes, like every few months, people come to our work to take blood. And I went down there just to get a donut, but because they wouldn't take my blood, I didn't get my donut, so I burnt the building down.
You see, the free apple juice is the best part about giving blood, so you know.
I hate juice though, and I've given blood before. I don't know if I'm still eligible because I've had a partner whose other partner is a man who has sex with men. So I don't know what degree of homophobe. I don't know how many degrees of cooties.
We need some kind of mathematician to break down this fraction. I don't know.
They'll probably just be like, nah. But yeah, I don't like juice, and they would always get really nervous because I wouldn't drink the juice. So I think they were really afraid I would pass out.
Qatherine, not to be too morbid, but I will pay if on your tombstone we can just put "Here lies Qatherine. She did not like juice."
Okay, that's fair.
I still don't get how you cannot like juice. It's like drinking a fruit. It's amazing.
I would rather eat the fruit.
There's seeds in fruits, though.
We just cut out the middleman, Catherine. Just do the same shit. We just think of juice as a fruit, as I was gonna say as a fruit smoothie, but that's something different than actual juice. just imagine you're drinking the piss of a fruit. Look at that.
Oh man, I love Metroid.
This is also the only minigame that actually kind of changes when you level up the Crunchling, but the thing is, because the first minigame is so much shorter, it becomes pretty much impossible to beat your high score once your Crunchling evolves. So this game is great game design.
Is this game actually the model changed? Because like when Crunchling got to their teenage years, I think.
Yeah, it's a different model.
Because in the running game, I think it looked like the same model, but
no, it's definitely different. It's
change.
definitely a different model each time.
Ted, I just realized, why aren't you eating Captain Crunch at the same time while you're playing?
Because no one wants to hear that, Stefan.
Because I would if it wasn't gonna be like. And also, I like
Ted,
the top
do
of
that
my
again.
mouth not lacerated.
Give us some ASMR real quick.
They got streams here.
I have a question about soda. And yes, soda. Gareth, why do they call Sprite lemonade in England?
They call it lemonade? That's just false.
Wait, what?
We have Sprite in England. Check your
Yeah,
fake
but
news facts.
you call lemon soda lemonade.
Yeah, but because in England it's like there's orangeade, there's strawberryade, basically any fruit-flavored drink that you turn into a quote-unquote soda gets, if it's an off-brand variant, gets an aid suffix.
Yeah, but
so orangeade.
Lemonade's not supposed to be fizzy in any way.
Well, yeah, but see, what you guys call lemonade, I don't even know if we have in England, because I have never had that before.
Interesting.
And it's just fucking disgusting, and now I know why we don't have it in England.
It's not disgusting, it's great.
I know Sprite has a lemon lime lemonade now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they probably just didn't put enough sugar in it, Gareth, is the problem.
Maybe.
So are you trying to speedrun this?
Aaron in the chat said Coke-aid.
So Stefan,
No, that's made with cocaine.
So Stefan, I think it's every time you clear the minigame, your stat goes up by a bit. So this is the only game that you can like play at your own
you're
pace.
grinding. Okay.
Yeah, you have to grind in order to win. You have to get your stats.
Grinding in a Captain Crunch game?
Yeah, you have to grind your stats up high enough in order to get it to evolve to the adult form, and only then are you allowed to fight the Crunching Thief.
Pokemon Sun and Sword sucks. Look what they've done to this shit game.
I love the Chow Garden.
It is it's basically even more discount Chow Garden, pretty much.
I like the idea. Just the more they play the game, the more they think about Captain Crunch. Just keep them playing for 12 hours.
On your marks.
Wouldn't it be called Crunching?
Yeah.
Shut up, Stefan.
No.
Shut up, Smoothies.
You'll never escape the Captain Crunch torture chamber. Now level up that Crunchling until you can eat all of the Captain Crunch cereal.
Yeah, lemonade, someone in the chat, another person in chat was confused about American lemonade. So my understanding, I don't like lemonade, is that it's like lemon juice and water and then enough sugar to make it tolerable.
Catherine, you don't like eating anything. I'm surprised, like...
She's a scientist. She knows what goes into this shit, man. She can't do that.
Yeah, but it's just like, she doesn't like eating juice. She doesn't like...
No one eats juice, you fucking idiot!
No, Gareth, that's wrong. Some people eat juice, and they're wrong, but they pulp.
Some people fuck bastards, we don't listen to them.
Yeah, pulp in their orange juice. That's eating. That's eating juice, and they're wrong.
No, that is having pulp in your juice is a crime that I think we should bring the death penalty back for.
Probably, yes, I agree.
Not to get too political, but that's the line in the sand I'm drawing.
Ted,
I have to go.
Soup Red 1207. You never told me this was a Grindfest stream.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. We have to get Crunchling to level 255.
I hate Hyrule Warriors.
At some point, we're all gonna blink and it's gonna be Hyrule Warriors on stream.
I wish it was just Hyrule Warriors, then I wouldn't have had to make the weird green screen crap happen.
He's gonna enter Hyrule Warriors with the Crunchling.
Somebody changed the name to Sonic Jump. We might confuse people.
God.
Isn't Hyrule Warriors technically a licensed Dynasty Warriors game with Zelda?
No, because both properties are a original gaming creation.
It's just a crossover.
You're thinking of 50 Cent Warriors. So.
Is that a thing?
No, I mean, I'd play that if Tupac was an unlockable character. Or the Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice would probably be OP. And like,
of course you would pick Vanilla Ice, white boy.
No, Ice sucks. I just said he'd be OP. I'd main MC Hammer. Personally.
All I'm saying is John Cena has a rap album. So.
Oh, okay. Go to the comment.
So the donation was another one from Blas6 for $5. Last one of the day, I swear. Speaking of my childhood PC games, anyone remember Sesame Street Search and Learn Adventures? Yes. I played that so much as a kid. It's the one with Sherlock Holmes and Watson the dog who go around collecting shit for a party, picnic, and the beach after Mumford fucks everything up.
What?
Put this towards Spider-Verse. I'll laugh if I get the mask from one ticket. Question, favorite moment from Sesame Street can be a skit, big event, song, etc. Happy 50th anniversary to Sesame Street, bitches.
C is for cookie.
So
Okay,
so my favorite Sesame Street thing isn't actually in Sesame Street. It's that all the Sesame Street characters have Twitter accounts. Bert's Twitter accounts, so Ernie's Twitter account says friend of Bert. Bert's Twitter account says roommate of Ernie. Which is the most in-character thing of all time.
I'm going to jump in with another one. We have a $50 donation from Gamer Justin. He says, dealing with my own family emergencies at the moment, but y'all have fun. Well, I hope everything's okay.
Thank you for your donation.
Thank you for donating.
Thank you so much. I say my favorite Sesame Street moment. It's because Ben's into it, so we have a few DVDs of just like the best of Elmo, and the one bit is just Adam Sandler comes on and he sings this song about Elmo, just rhyming things, you know, about Elmo and the rhyming things of Elmo, and it's like, this may be a meta thing, but there's a moment where as soon as the song is done, Adam Sandler goes like, yeah, that was good, okay, bye, and just quickly runs off screen, and I like to imagine that was real. Adam Sandler was just like, yeah, I've done this thing for the kids, now fuck this shit, and just left this.
So, Gareth, I can't believe you've raised your child in such a way that Elmo's his favorite Sesame Street character.
No, Elmo and Cookie Monster. I'm teaching him gluttony and stupidity. That's what I'm raising my son on.
I think my new favorite Sesame Street moment is the one with Robin Williams, where he comes up, he gives Elmo the stick, and then Elmo calls him Mr. Robbins, and then he's just like, Mr. Robbins, taking the stick back. And then everybody just breaks down laughing in the background.
Oh no, wait! Take it
tell me. Go ahead.
You go.
Okay, Ted, didn't you tell me there was I didn't see this, but the Law and Order crossover?
I was gonna mention that. Yeah, they have like a letter. They have puppets shaped like all of the Law and Order SVU characters, and then they end it by they were looking for a specific letter because I think it's like missing letters unit or something like that, and then the letter's found, and then they keep on playing the chunk chunk noise over and over, and he's getting like traumatized by it. It's like, stop the noise, stop the noise. It's disturbing actually.
You know, I want to take it back. My favorite segment in Sesame Street is the band Katy Perry section, where her dress is far too revealing, so they took it offline.
It's just
her boobs are bouncing way too much as she's running around trying to find Elmo. And
I didn't know that Sesame Street streamed on Mixer.
I was about to say the same thing. I think Elmo found himself that day.
I think if the day I will officially ban Sesame Street from my house is if they ever have a fucking skit where Elmo's a gamer and he meets Ninja. That's when I'm like, Jim Henson's turning around in his fucking grave, man. He's doing this shit.
Man. Like, I'm imagining, wait, it could be worse though. It could be PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Gareth, you saw the Game of Thrones Sesame Street, right?
Yeah, you know what? That wasn't as fun as I thought it'd be. Like, I got the idea of it, but like, it was just like,
I wanted Snuffleupagus to die.
It's Tyrion and Cersei like in a room discussing each other, and Elmo shows up and he's just like, "Oh, we should all be friendly and friends," and they're like, "Okay."
Well, you know what, Stefan? I'll say this.
Oh my gosh, it got told.
having Cersei's story end that way versus what they actually did to her is actually a better ending. We have a $5 donation from Saint Somnia. Says, keep up the good work. I don't have much, but I hope this will help. Saint, anything any of you can give, we appreciate more than you would know. So thank you so much. I think that brings our total up to I'm seeing 5,425.
It should be 30. It's gonna update in a second.
It should be 30.
Yeah, Aaron's right. Yeah, Pepe was with Ninja at the Game Awards.
What?
Remember? Yeah, I remember
Pepe
that.
the Muppet? Oh, God.
Yeah, the prawn.
My code Memphis, the Sesame Street word, but PewDiePie teaches the N word. That, like, someone's gonna make that skit. I guarantee you someone has made that skit somewhere.
DD Dorset in chat says Sesame Street Elmo drinks gamer girl apple juice.
Alright, so we're gonna challenge the Crunchium Thief now. The game will pick one of 3 random minigames for us to play. We do not get to choose. So, you theoretically only needed to train one of these.
Why is he wearing Lucas's outfit?
I looked away for a second and we got, why is there a fucking Kremlin for? What is this about?
Qatherine said the same thing. Also, I like that Captain Crunch's ship doesn't actually have gears for its treads. Somebody just drew gears on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this game's great.
A jumping contest, eh? Well, we're ready for you, Crunchium Thief.
I really want to watch the VOD so I can hear what this, I'm sure, stellar voice acting.
You mean how Captain Crunch always sounds like this?
At least he's
This one is for the whole enchilada.
I actually have not lost any of these, so I don't know what happens if you.
Wait, he cheats!
Donkey Kong climbing.
Yeah, he cheats.
Animation.
Yeah, when you do the speed,
pig.
Yeah, when you do the speed challenge, he has a minecart, so he cheats then too. So like,
I mean, his species is at risk here. I don't blame him.
What's the so if this is the jumping one and there's the speed one, what's the third one?
The third one's actually the lamest. It's basically rocks are going up and are thrown up, and the first one to 10 wins. So it's the shortest.
Now I say you lose this one to see what happens.
Well, the movie probably won't
explodes.
play because, spoiler alert, when I win, the movie will not play because the disc. I can't play this off the disc anymore.
Steven, this is giving me Rick and Morty flashbacks.
Why?
Because the movies won't play.
Yeah, I am gonna have to play the outro on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Because I had to play the intro on YouTube too. So I will, however, play the minigames until I play all 3 ending ones, though.
That's amazing.
I'm glad that someone uploaded these incredible videos to YouTube for posterity.
I know, right? Like, well, where would the world be if Captain Crunch's Crunchling Adventure was not saved? Oh yeah, I can skip. Oh, we got the jumping one again.
Nice work, you two. You're ready to take on that Crunchium Thief.
I don't know if this is other people, but for my stream, it'll like occasionally like cut to like a weird green screen thing, and it'll go to a different level.
Yeah,
like,
that's.
I just love the bad chroma keying on the door.
It wasn't like that when I was testing it, though, is the thing.
That makes it even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, somebody played the Donkey Kong Country minecart music here.
Which one?
I don't know any of them. Who cares?
So he's in a minecart, but he's still skateboarding in it. Like, he's still, like, kicking his foot forward.
It's like Ant-Man.
Oof.
I like that now that your like Crunchling has evolved, he like is doing tricks with the skateboard when he jumps.
Now he's showing off, little shit.
I'm gonna eradicate your species with style.
I'm gonna ram him.
I'm gonna ram him.
I mean, Gareth, would Captain Crunch cereal make the Chow Garden more tolerable?
If you had the option to beat the Chow to death with Captain Crunch, then sure.
Like with the captain himself.
Yes.
Like the Captain Tab.
If I could play as Tails, pick up Captain Crunch, who himself is holding Captain Crunch cereal, and beat a chow to death, I will buy 10 copies.
Everything will be okay.
Because someone in the chat asked a very good question. What is the go? Like, I'm sure it's broken now, but what did the go online button do?
I don't. It might have started the AOL free trial.
We got another donation from Delta Foxtrot. This might be the greatest comment ever written. Just says Gamer Grosh bathwater. Good. Good.
Right.
I like to imagine.
I think Gamer Grouch.
I like to imagine Oscar pissing in a can and sending it online.
That's what he does. He lives in it.
Let's just see how
Do you guys ever see that tweet the other like there was a news report where it was like, you know, Sesame Street breaking new ground by introducing like first homeless like Muppet to Sesame Street, and there's a comment that's like Oscar's been lived in a trash can for 50 fucking years.
I mean, that is his home. He probably legally owns that trash can.
Okay,
His
but
trash can contains a portal to another dimension.
But someone is still homeless if they sleep in his tent or in a shopping
Not
cart.
if they, yeah, but he likes that. He likes that freaking trash can, all right.
It's true.
He's got Stockholm syndrome from a trash can. Ted, fuck you. We're gonna rescue.
Okay. Anyway,
the house.
All right. Okay.
So
there we go. Okay. So
it's canon that in that trash can is a portal to another dimension of all other Grouches.
What?
In Elbo's Grouchland Adventure.
Because that movie is terrible. We don't speak of that.
Okay. So
It
anyway.
still happened.
Anyway, hold on a moment while I bring YouTube back.
Oh, OBSception.
Yeah. So. Give me a couple of seconds while I find the.
Can we just play the audio over that face, please. I don't care what the image is. I just want to see that guy's face. Just take the face with the caption "Booty had me like." There you go.
Okay, hold on. I found the ending. So hold on. Now we have the add source web page. Paste. Okay.
I like that for your live cam. It's just splitting off into the actual video.
Yeah, I didn't crop it very well because I'm lazy. All right.
You're doing a bang up job now.
Yeah. Okay. And then
in all the world's Crunchium. Thanks to you, there will be plenty of Captain.
Oh no, it's laid wrong.
I am so glad Steven is here to watch you just completely misuse his overlay.
That's fine.
That is legit fucking horrifying. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Yay, we won. So anyway, I don't want to watch somebody's.
No, let's watch that Let's Play. Hold on, go back.
No, no, thank you. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by for Cap'n Crunch's Crunchling Adventure. That actually took longer than I expected, so it's good that we started early. Anyway, I guess we should probably do the raffle now because, well, anyway, do we have any last minute donations first?
Nothing
Yeah, let's do that.
Ted,
Yes.
what is Captain Crunch a captain of? Does he have a ship?
He
does this one.
He has like 3 in this one for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Look. All right, Cap'n Crunch might possibly have a slave colony of Crunchlings making his cereal for him, but I can't ethically eat Cap'n Crunch cereal if I look more deeply into it. So I'm going to have to remain willfully ignorant on this fact, okay?
Does Captain Crunch have a Twitter account?
Because I don't want to knowingly...
Holy shit, let's look that up.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Let's look up... Oh, God. Let's see. Okay, Cap'n Crunch.
Sure.
Yep, the real Cap'n Crunch.
They couldn't even get at Captain Crunch. They were too
So
late.
So clearly we need to tweet at the real Captain Crunch and ask him, what are your plans for removing, making sure your cereal is Crunchling labor free?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm tweeting that right now, Gareth. You gotta retweet it on the fun that you...
Oh, well.
Alright, so Is everybody ready? Do you wanna hear the winner?
No.
Okay, alright, nobody gets the Shrek. Kevin, you get the Shrek mask.
No, please.
You get the
Hell yeah.
Alright, so is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yes,
Wait,
we're ready.
hold on. I'm just saying I like it makes the fun way.
Yeah, what are we wait? Is Ted gonna like show this thing happening or?
No,
No,
I don't have
I
any way to
use
do
the
it. We just
website,
don't want to
to
stop the
random,
stream
yeah.
and start it back up again.
Okay, go on.
Okay, let's see. And the winner of the Shrek mask is Smash Mania.
Oh,
nice.
I'm glad someone was smashing the name on it. Good for you.
Oh, that's Ryan. Congrats, Ryan.
Yeah, congrats.
Hooray.
You won a mask.
All right, I'm tweeting at Real Cap'n Crunch. Are you making sure that the working conditions for Crunchlings follow all union guidelines?
Hashtag Crunchonomics.
Send tweet. Oh, I already sent it. I'm gonna have to reply. Hashtag Crunchonomics. So is that Crunch Onomics?
I would say Crunchonomics.
Anomics. Crunchonomics. Okay. Send tweet.
What the fuck? So, Ted, did you just follow Captain Crunch the second?
Yes.
For some reason, Skylar already followed this account. I'm gonna slide it into their DMs and just put release your slave labor camps of cereal makers.
Also on Twitter, there's the alignment chart for soda. Lawful good, carbonated beverage. Neutral good, soft drink. Chaotic good, fizzy drink. Lawful neutral, carbonated liquid refreshment. True neutral soda. Chaotic neutral tonic. Lawful evil pop. Neutral evil soda water. Chaotic evil Coke. That is sadly accurate. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, any last minute donations, Stefan, or are we caught up?
Nope, we're all caught up.
All right.
Feel better if someone donates $200 to get the mask. I'm sorry, bud.
All right. So, what are we starting with tomorrow morning?
Corey in the house.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Tomorrow, at noon, Johnny's gonna come and start with Corey in the house, and then at 3, Stefan enters for the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Awesome. All right.
Game.
Okay. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for supporting the marathon, and we will see you tomorrow. Night, night.
Bye.
Bye.